Okay, so functionalism and education. So education, when it comes to functionalist views, functionalism is a macro approach. It looks at the whole of society, how all institutions shape the individual, in this case education. It's a consensus theory based on shared norms and values and agreement in society, all delivered through socialization or secondary socialization. And it's a structural theory, so education is a key agent of socialization. It's a top-down approach. We see Durkheim and his organic system or organic analogy. So society, like a living being, is based on interrelated parts all working together for the greater good. Social institutions such as education perform positive functions for society, for individuals, by socializing members into the shared norms and values. It reinforces solidarity and prepares people for the workplace. Now, Durkheim introduced some ideas in 1903. The first of these was social solidarity. Education teaches us to understand we are part of society. It teaches us the values of society around us, and it does this through transmitting culture through secondary socialization. Durkheim also suggests that school is like a miniature version of society, with a mixture of different people, backgrounds, classes and genders and ethnicities. We also learn specialist skills. So as a result of structural differentiation, education teaches us skills we need to fill specific occupations. There'll be some skills that some of us are better at than others, but ultimately education teaches us to be a productive part of society and find our place in the economy. Now, Parsons introduced lots of ideas. We know Parsons has a lot to say about a lot of topics. So first he talks about socialization. Now he says in primary socialization we're treated with particularistic values. We're all treated special by our parents. When we get to education, we're treated with a universalistic value. So we're all treated the same, and ultimately this is preparing us for the big world, the big society, so that when we get into society we know that we have the same responsibilities, the same rights and the same expectations of everyone else. And it comes back to his idea of meritocracy. Now, meritocracy is the idea that individual achievement gains success. It also has this other side that everyone has an equal chance of success. And he said this is a key element of education. And he also highlights society in miniature. So he builds on Durkheim's initial suggestion of society in miniature, saying again, school is a miniature version of society, preparing us for life in the wider modern society. Again, he's writing in 1961 in the modern era. So again, introducing us to different classes, to genders, to ethnicities, to cultures, to religions, to sexualities. It's encouraging cooperation with a wide variety of people. And then we have Davis and Moore very lastly. Now, Davis and Moore, they introduced two ideas. They talk about sifting and sorting. So the education system is a way of sifting and sorting the people into the best jobs. So ultimately there are some skills or professions that require more skills, abilities and intelligence than others. And basically, as we move through the education system, we're assessed, we're tested, we're organized, we're streamed into different classes, and it's all based on meritocracy, our efforts, our ability. So ultimately the idea being that when we get to role allocation, when we leave education going to society, the people who are most qualified with the best ability get the best jobs and earn the best money. Those with lower abilities, lower skills, end up in lower paid jobs. And ultimately this is good for the whole of society, because we want the best people doing the most skilled jobs, because if they do their job properly, society will benefit. So there we have it. So a very, very quick read.